Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Limis. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Lunch money is coming to CNMI households, about $11 million worth. You'll want to listen up. Also tonight, armed and dangerous, police are still looking for a man who has been busted for drugs and guns. And the head of public lands who just negotiated the HYATT lease is leaving her position. In sports, we have a new criteria for making the top play of the week. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
A meal replacement smoothie is a great way to keep your fitness goals on track during 2021. And they taste great. It's fast and easy. The May smoothie of the month is pineapple carrot cake. It includes banana, granola, raisins, cinnamon, carrots, and pineapple with 21.5 grams of protein. It's good for your eyes and good for your waistline. Check out the Shake Cafe, Gold's Gym, Garapan.
We're in a race whether we know it or not.
And build our new normal.
Pinapamalit si PL.
Let's vaccinate, CNMI!
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, May 7th, 2021. School lunch is coming to Commonwealth homes. The pandemic has been keeping kids home, and in many cases, that means missed meals paid for by the federal government. Meal credit is coming. It's called the CNMI Pandemic EBT, where children who missed out on school meals will get reimbursed. Under the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, because school was closed for a while and kids lost access to their free meals, the Pandemic EBT will cover all breakfast, lunch, and snacks for school year 2020 to 2021, which is an estimate of $900 per eligible child. The meal reimbursements will be in the form of NAP coupons. NAP officials are working closely with Dell Roberts from the PSS Child Nutrition Program.
The applications will be available starting Monday, but I would ask that families wait until Tuesday or Wednesday to seek them out because they're going to be coming home with the students next week.
The applications will need to be submitted to the Child Nutrition Program office in Capitol Hill or the NAP office in Aslitu. Schools will not be accepting the applications, so families are urged to follow the process for a smooth approval of eligibility. NAP Administrator Walter Macaranas states their target for distribution of the benefits will be this coming June.
Households will be provided a PEBT ID card because, excuse me, one of the requirements when redeeming those benefits, you have to show proof that you're authorized to redeem those benefits. So retailers will be requesting for ID cards. And in addition to the ID cards, they will be requesting that the person provide a valid photo identification for validation.
The guidelines for this program is similar to food stamps.
Households will be receiving what we call regular coupons and local coupons. Whatever the total amount would be, 70% of that benefit would be for regular coupons, and 30% would be for local coupons. And what does regular mean? Regular means food commodities that are imported into the CNMI. And then local is strictly for local commodities such as vegetables, fruits, fish, raised, grown here in the CNMI. We do have some non-food eligible items that households can purchase, such as garden tools and seeds and plants that produce fruits and vegetables so that they could, grow their own. They can also buy fishing equipment so they could fish for their own food. So these are non-food items, but they are eligible to be purchased with the PEBT coupon benefit.
The funding for this program is coming from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which is estimating $11 million in food stamps for CNMI students. The application period ends on June 11, and officials state they will not be accepting anything after that. Marianne Terragezu, the head of DPL, who just renegotiated the HYATT public land lease, will be moving on. Terragezu will soon move into a new position, helping to manage a newly created government office that will manage a number of multi-million-dollar projects for the CNMI. Governor Ralph Torres officially introduces a brand new government office in the CNMI, which will be named the Infrastructure and Recovery Office. This office will assist the disaster relief projects, road projects, construction of the Northern Marianas College and the public school system, and much more.
Basically, to streamline permitting, because our current workforce in all the departments are already stretched out by the current funds, federal programs. Putting in $244 million under the disaster relief, plus the hazard mitigation, plus the public assistance, and then the additional $500 million that we just got or that we're getting from ARPA, our local capacity would not be able to sustain and meet the requirements.
The office will have three main sectors: procurement, permitting, and construction management/engineering.
And I'm very excited with the construction management part because we now have a full, we will be having a full office. Engineers will be going out with enforcement agencies to go out with this construction and make sure that the contract that they signed is done appropriately in a timely manner.
Governor Torres expects the office to fully open in the next several weeks. Police are searching for a man who has been on the run for weeks. He's considered armed and dangerous. They say he's involved in drugs and guns. In a press briefing this morning, Police Chief Robert Guerrero gives an update on fugitive Don Sanchez.
His warrant is for drug trafficking, firearms, for the most part, and that's the reason we're looking for him. We continuously have officers there searching. We've had a couple leads, and again, thank you for the community for any leads that may give us as to his whereabouts. He is considered dangerous and armed, so please be careful out there.
According to KSPN Archive, Sanchez was first arrested in 2011 following 2 undercover buy operations and a search warrant that yielded over 3 grams of methamphetamine. In 2015, Sanchez was arrested again during a raid in Dandan. Police at that time stated that he's been investigated for his infamous deals and sales of unregistered firearms and trafficking of meth. And his most recent arrest was September of 2020. Officers responded to a caller who stated his friend, who was later identified as Sanchez, was shot in the leg by a car that drove by. Police later found out that the incident was self-inflicted. Sanchez accidentally discharged a handgun pistol to his left thigh. Currently, Sanchez is still at large. A CHCC communications specialist is taking over the top position at the Saipan Chamber of Commerce. The private organization lobbies for businesses here in the Commonwealth.
I'm very excited to announce that we've went through a whole process and a bunch of people applied. We narrowed our selection. It was tough. We narrowed our selection to Lee Tenorio.
On Wednesday's monthly chamber meeting, members welcomed their new executive director, Lee Tenorio. Tenorio graduated from Bellevue College in Washington and expanded his experience for business management in Seattle and here on Saipan. He was the former projects manager at the Saipan's mayor's office and most recently the communications specialist at the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation. Tenorio believes in advancement and that there is no limitation to growth, which was what inspired him to take on this new role.
Right now, being in that happy medium between the private sector and experience in the government sector, and also being involved with a lot of community programs. I'm also a member of the Northern Marianas Humanities Council Board. I also work closely with Stellar Marianas. And previously with the Liberation Day committees and whatnot. So that type of influence or contribution to that influence where you can affect change is sometimes scarce. So when that opportunity kind of presents itself, it's very important to kind of jump on it.
As Tenorio transitions in, some of his priorities will focus on the most current issues.
That it is trying to get over our challenges, which is right now the pandemic, especially with COVID-19, and then also with something a little bit more drastic is our labor workforce that we'll probably be, experiencing some challenges with in the near future. Hopefully not as drastic, but some sort of solution can present itself by then.
And as the official new executive director of the Saipan Chamber of Commerce, Tenorio states he can only provide added value to what is already established.
Everybody before me has already built the foundation. It's a matter of carrying that and developing it and making it even better, right? So it's the ability to influence progress, advancement, and innovation throughout this organization. I think that will be one of the added values that I'm looking forward towards.
Coming up, we bring to you another one of our Friday Jams.
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
We're in a race whether we know it or not.
And build our new normal.
Pinapamalit CPL.
Let's vaccinate CNMI.
One of the best things you can do during the pandemic is to get yourself healthy and strong. Gold's Gym is a great place for a tune-up. Wide open workout spaces with dedicated cardio, free weights and machines, personal training, group exercise, and good nutrition. Short-term daytime promo on sale now, just $159 for 3 months. Call 233-4000. At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
The Tan Su Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
Welcome back to the Friday edition of the Channel 2 News. With a new lease in the works, HYATT General Manager Nick Nishikawa reflects on his time at the helm of CNMI's flagship hotel.
It was down to the wire. With just a few months left on an expiring public land lease, HYATT GM Nick Nishikawa helped negotiate a new lease for the hotel that keeps HYATT in Saipan. HYATT is the managing company hired by the hotel owning company, which is headquartered in Kobe. Nishikawa arrived in 2008 and is at least one day looking forward to a little more golf and a little more time off.
To be honest, I'm in HYATT, we have about 150 HYATT hotels in Asia Pacific, the region I belong to. So I'm the eldest general manager in the company.
In the last decade, Nishikawa has weathered two super typhoons, the collapse of the tourism market from Japan, the pandemic, and years of sometimes tense lease negotiations. He says, though, he's not yet ready to retire.
This moment, the most important thing is, okay, once we get the lease, to talk to the owner, talk to HYATT, and then I have to do, as promised in the contract, that we have to renovate the hotel. So the renovation work, or we have to make a plan and process, is very important for to put my knowledge or to put my experience of this destination. Yeah. So I have to do this first.
If you attend Saipan Community School, ukulele playing is not just an option, it's a calling. Tonight we feature some talented students who are perfecting the sweet strum of the instrument of the islands.
At Saipan Community School, the uke is a big part of the classroom curriculum. Does everyone at your school play uke?
Yes. Everybody starts in 3rd grade.
What's your favorite uke music to play?
I don't really have a favorite song specifically, but I really like picking. Like that.
Tell me about your teachers.
They're actually really fun. Sometimes they can be strict, but only for good reasons. Overall, they're really nice and really fun and supportive.
Can you play something for me? Strum a little bit?
I guess.
Hafaday Tiro, we are Saipan Community School, and we will be performing Pachelbel's Canon in D.
That is a long and storied tradition at that school. Here at KSPN2, we have another tradition. It's called our Focus on Student Athletes. That's coming up next.
The newest in entertainment lets you do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus. Watch your favorite live and local channels, stream movies and shows on TV, on your phone, and on your tablet, right from your Docomo Pacific Wi-Fi. No more wires, no more cable boxes, now with the best price. Do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus.
Buy one, get one free for the off-road adventure at Marianas Trekking. Come ride our side-by-sides at our best price ever and experience a great 90-minute trail ride. Rain or shine, hopefully rain. Book now at Marianas Trekking. Saturdays and Sundays by reservation. Call 323-8735 or book at marianastrekking.com. Get your game and gear at Gold's Gym Saipan. Group exercise is a great way to get fit and then stay fit. For something high tempo, go for a ride with one of our instructors in our new spin room. Let's roll. Pilates improves flexibility, builds strength, and develops control and endurance in the whole human body. It also improves coordination and balance. And the Shake Cafe is a great place to stop by for a meal replacement or supplement. See you at Gold's Gym.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans, you know Friday night is feature night here at KSPN2 Sports, and tonight, well, we've got a winner. Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears. Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. For 16-year-old Merrick Tovis, whatever season it is, well, that's his favorite. He does come from a sports family, and that's a major influence on him today. The Mount Carmel Junior was the difference maker in winning the beach volleyball championship this year, recording slam after slam. He was the go-to guy. Merrick's the goalie on the CNMI boys U18 team. He was also on the men's squad as a 15-year-old traveling to Cambodia for competition, and that's helped fuel his development. Young Stars Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. Everywhere I go, people ask, Bob, how do you decide what makes top play of the week? And I say, well, it's a tough decision. And that's why they put a tough guy in this job. Well, we've got a new criteria, and I'll give you a little hint on how to make top play of the week. You have to use your knee. Coming in at number 3, it's Jim Cyrock on his Pacific Crest Trail Odyssey, successfully sidestepping this rattlesnake and then sleeping nearby with the knowledge that there are rattlesnakes all around. Coming at number 2, it's Jillian Villagomez scoring on this difficult angle. Jillian Villagomez, play number 2. The top play of the week. Anytime anyone kicks in a goal with their knee, it's automatic. Top play of the week. Risa Relucio, top knee of the week. Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw.
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
Go-karts, off-roading, and the driving range now open at Marianas Trekking. Go-kart track will be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with 50% off when you book online at marianastrekking.com. Hours 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Use the promo code HAFA50 to get your discount. Off-roading is open too by reservation. Come on a 90-minute trail ride that is perfect for families. Book online at marianastrekking.com. Golfers, come practice on the driving range. You can even pay online and we will have the balls waiting for you. Come see us weekends at Marianas Trekking, 323-8735.
Our high temperature today was 90. The heat index reached 104. The low 79. Humidity 68%. Tomorrow more of the same. Partly cloudy, isolated showers here and there. East winds 10 to 15. High around 90 and low around 79. Seas 5 to 7 feet. Sunrise at 5:50 in the morning. A low tide at 21 past noon. High tide 6 past 6. And then sunset at 6:36. It's official. The weekend begins right now, and may it begin with you. Have a great one. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. We'll see you back here on Monday.